beautiful day in Corsica.
So the bike looks a whole lot nicer than it did yesterday morning because I washed it. Not so much because I care what the bike looks like, but just the seat and the part where the luggage was mounted is hard to get to when the luggage is mounted, and I'm still carrying in really dirty luggage. So this stuff is clean now. Still my saddlebags need to be cleaned.
So guys, it's another beautiful day in Corsica. This is day number 2, the full day. I've been here a day and a half. So this is the second full day. This time I'm going to go up the west coast, all the way up north. Then I'm going to go to the sort of middle of the island and then make my way through the mountains back down south again. So it's a big loop, about 325 kilometers. There's a small off-road section in it. It's 8:45 in the morning, so let's get started.
So it's already showing 20 degrees. Today's forecast is blue sky, sunny, no rain, and I expect it to get quite warm throughout the day. So I just passed the spot where someone was mowing the grass and just absolutely love the smell of fresh mowed grass. That's the kind of sensations you get on a motorcycle. You're up open in the air, and it's a much more immersive experience with your surroundings. Another cute little village in the mountains. So today is Wednesday, I believe. I think it's Wednesday. And so it's the middle of the week here. And it looks like this town is coming to life. Now you see me wearing these goggles, even though today is not really a day with a whole lot of off-road sections. I mean, it's a small one, so for that, there's a good reason. There's a couple of reasons. This kind of love-hate relationship with the goggles. I like being sort of out in the fresh air because I'm, not going that fast here. So I don't need the full visor. That's nice to just be, in the air and get fresh air. The other thing I don't like though is that these goggles that keep pushing on my nose, and so my nose keeps plugging up just like it does when I'm off-road riding. That's kind of a disadvantage. Also so the angle of view is not as good as with the visor. I've gotten used to it. It was really weird when I first had these on, but now I'm kind of used to it. So that's fine. Also, I don't get them as clean, so they're always a little dirtier than the other lenses. So for the moment, I just like being in the fresh air. It's such a beautiful road again. Just all this vegetation, you see those trees, dense vegetation cover. That's really nice. So in that sense, it definitely looks different to some of the roads in Sardinia, even those islands are so close together. I mean, they are in different countries really, but that's kind of arbitrary really. Could easily be in the same country, but you can tell the difference in the country, obviously, with the culture and people, language, obviously. But also, this looks a little different. These mountain roads, vegetation looks a little different. really sure what the holdup is here. But I guess I'm not even faster for this scooter guy. I'm kidding, man. I'm not that crazy.
Aber ich sag mal gerade, oh, das ist tatsächlich.
Nee, das ist der neue schon.
Das ist der neue schon, aber man sieht es da noch so ein bisschen.
Ja, das sind schon die anderen Stürze, die danach kamen. Sozusagen.
Ja, da dachte ich mir auch so, ja, die Kurve bin ich letztes Jahr auch gefahren. Sind wir da noch stehen geblieben?
Mit Andacht oder was?
Ja.
Cool. Wie heißt der? Manuel? Nikolas, hi. Jetzt liegt ja doch mal im Tank, ich wollte gerade schon weiterfahren. Hat mir gerade zu lange gedauert hier mit dem Jungs.
Ja, ist irgendwie. Testfahrer. Und was das sind, also wirklich so von uns.
So, I met these nice guys from Augsburg at a gas station. We were filling up the bikes and they were recognizing the bike in me, and they have the tour plan that I have for tomorrow, but it's supposedly a really scenic part. I haven't seen much of the scenic stuff yet, and that's actually going what they're going, so I'm gonna ride with them for a little bit and skip that part then tomorrow, because I have a bit more time today also for drone flying. Tomorrow I'm a bit pushed for time to make it to the ferry, so little change of plans. And there are two highlights on the way. One is along the coastal road and the other thing is along a gorge. So I haven't really fully done my homework for all the cool parts. These guys have, so let's see. So guys, I don't know what the hell happened, this thing came off. So that black electrical tape of mine is really the most universal tool I have with me. That I had in the tank bag, fixed glasses with it, all kinds of stuff, and now the sun peak. Now the screw that's on top of the helmet, it must have just vibrated off. I was really wondering why that was lasting so long, because it's just made out of plastic. This a metal screw probably would have been better. And just the top came off, and then the front part fell down, and all the side pieces. These are neat to attach my visor, so if I lose these, I'm really screwed. But I've lost them already while I was riding in Italy, and I had to tape them to the side. So I guess the helmet's getting a bit old, and it's just starting to fall apart. At least the mechanism is. I think the smell is still okay. Okay. So apparently some of the rock formations that are coming up very soon are part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site, and that's part of the sort of curvy road that we're gonna go through here in a minute. Quite excited about that. Ja, sollen sie auch. Genau, dafür sind sie da, solange ihr nicht leidet. Jungs, macht's gut, bleiben wir ein Fest. Bis dann. Okay, so I'm gonna go the rest solo, and I might see the guys again, because if that's such a scenic spot, there's a good chance I'll be spending some time there. endless roads alongside the mountain. How cool is that? Awesome, awesome, awesome. I should be over here, and I went alongside the coast for a bit too long. It's really hard to read this just without the actual guidance, and I'm way off track. So, let me see what I can do now at this point, because I need to get back. Oh, that sucks. Well, it's a beautiful road, so it's not really a waste of time or anything. I just need to come up with... Oh, you can't even see anything here. No, I mean, it's complete shit. And there's no shade anywhere. God damn it. Shit. It's already a detour, another detour on a detour. So, I can't see anything on this thing. It's so dark. Damn. This is completely useless. And there's no quick way to get over there, is there? I'm gonna ask Google what the deal is. I really messed up on the navigation today. I'm so far out along the west coast, north end of the west coast. There's no point of going back. So what I'm doing is I'm going all the way around, all the way to the north tip. And then I have to make my way back to my place where I'm staying tonight. That's another 5 hours, so you can see that on the map. I should have gone over on this side, and now I'll be going this way. 250 kilometers in addition to Jesus. So anyway, I want to take Google's recommendation. It'll lead me back to the track I was going to go from north to south, but I am now taking the entire detour around the northern tip of the island. So this is going to be a long riding day. So the initial plan was to do all of this here tomorrow and then make it to the ferry. This would have been a long day too. Now, since I will be riding all of this today, I can look for a different route tomorrow. Let's see what I do there. I mean, it's a beautiful mountain road. But considering I've been riding for 6 hours already, without a break, and I've got another 5 to go. That is a long, long day. So I'll be lucky if I get home by 8 o'clock. Yeah, 12-hour day of riding. I haven't stopped for a break yet, other than taking video. Okay, check out the beautiful coast. This is the north section of the, not the most northern tip, but it's north part of the island. So I took a little detour through a curvier section because there are a lot of straights in there. They're fast, but they're kind of boring. So I just keep it a bit more interesting. This adds another half an hour to the overall ride. But it gets me to one of those mountain roads again. But I see that a lot into the mountain. This is not the first place I'm seeing a cemetery there. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Seems to be a lot of those. The dead have a better view than most other people when they're living. So it's quite interesting. So in case you're wondering, this is part, because of the red line there, this is part of the French TET track. Obviously it's the on-road section of the TET. I don't know what it is. Maybe the reason is that I'm not living close to mountains, but every time I see them, I get really excited, especially if you got a view like this. It's absolutely amazing. You have this sort of dark shadow of mountains coming up in the background. It looks really cool because the sun is now behind it, and it's such an awesome view. It's really hard to capture on camera, but you know, when the trees clear, you get a nice peek at it. And I'm heading towards those mountains. It's so cool. So guys, this part of curvy mountain road, that was part of Plan B. Wow, look at this. Wow. Yes. Plan B for day number 2, if I hadn't done the off-road section. Now, Plan B would have been a longer on-road section and would have included this particular track. It just looks great on the map. Curvy Mountain Road, and it looks like there's a lot of activities around here too. Once tourist season hits full swing, not quite yet, but that's very cool. So thanks to the detour today, I get to ride this part. Otherwise, I would have skipped this entirely. Now I'll get to ride it. Very cool. Yeah, this must be it. Yeah, this is very, very nice up here. I wasn't expecting this. cute town here. I'm very close to my accommodation tonight. And it's late. It is 7:30. Few more minutes I'm there. And it was a long day.